Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Call HALALYAM, AHBANAWA, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostles, our elders, a great millstone who will teach you in sound doctrine. Shalom, shalom to the hopeful elect and the rest of the large multitude of men with your children that the Lord have mercy on these last days. It's your brother HaqaDASH, Representative Jim, that's branch here at Cleveland. Lord willing to bring out a quick and edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. All right. Every knee will bow to Yahawashi. Soon come. It's a lot of news. It's a lot of war news coming up. Dealing with China, Iran, Russia. You know, it's a lot of things happening in the so-called Middle East. It's a lot of things going on in the world, man. The tiny technology being pushed at a more rapid rate. You know, what is this? What was the title? I believe it was a title that said, was it? I believe it was Cotton Swab. He had said something like, let me see if I can get it real quick. Because I made a statement. Let me see. Bear with me. He said the new internet will only be accessible to those with the biometric digital ID. Okay, so you have a lot of those things going on in the world right now. A lot of prophecies being fulfilled, or we're coming to the end of Esau's rulership, man. Okay, and a part of that rulership being taken out of the way, and a righteous establishment, a righteous government being established on the earth. A part of that is Yahawah's return. That's a big part of it. Okay, it's simultaneously the elect salvation and Israel, the restoration of the kingdom. All right, it's simultaneously with the destruction of Babylon the Great. Okay, matter of fact, let's just get that real quick. We can open up with that. This is Wisdom of Solomon 18. And 6. Of that night where our fathers certified a fourth. What night is it speaking about? Speaking about the first Egypt, when the whole world still talks about today. And then it's going to be a new high holy day, this new deliverance, where it's going to oversee and overshadow, over glorify the last, deliverance. Okay, it's going to outdo that one. That night was in Solomon 18:6. Of that night where our fathers certified a fourth, that assuredly knowing unto what oaths they had given credence, they might afterwards be of good cheer. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous and destruction of the enemies. For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries, by the same thou didst glorify us whom thou hast called. So it's simultaneously the salvation of Israel, it's simultaneously with the destruction of our enemies. Okay, so Yahawashi is coming to destroy. Okay, he's coming to put down the one who holds the vibration of death. Okay, the essence of death, decay. Okay, the Lord is coming to do away with that concept for the Israelite man, woman, and child, man. Okay, this is Revelations 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and this is how the Lord is going to. He's making his entrance. Okay, because when you go to Acts 1. Let me just get that real quick. This Acts 1:11, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahawashi, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in the like manner as you have seen him go into heaven. So how he left was in a chariot. So read Revelations 1:7. Behold, he coming with clouds. He's coming in that fathership, man. And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen. All right, and the scripture talk about all the tribes of the earth mourning when they see Yahawashi, man. Okay, it's gonna be a great day for the elect. It's gonna be a terrible day for the ones on the opposing end, man. You know, because anything that's not covered by Yahawashi, okay, is gonna be destroyed. It's gonna be purged out. Okay, it's gonna be purged out. Um, this is Revelations 5:13, and every creature which is in heaven and on earth and under the sea, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, heard I saying, blessing and honor and glory and power be unto him that sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb forever and ever. Because Yahweh is on the right hand of the Father, man. Okay, which it says unto the Lamb forever and ever, and he's going to reign forever. Okay, it's not no end to his rulership, no end to his kingdom. Okay, and he's coming to establish that government here on the earth in the realm we currently dwell in, which is known as earth. The earth was given unto us, right, so that we can rule it and have dominion over it. Okay, but yeah, so Yahweh Shah is coming to establish his government on the earth. Okay, and every knee will bow, every knee will confess. Matter of fact, this is Philippians. Let's start at the 9th verse. Philippians 2:9. Wherefore the Most High also have highly exalted him. You see, the Lord has exalted his Son because his Son is the first creation by the Father, Yahweh, and his Son has the full essence of the Father. When you see Yahweh Shai, you see the Father. He's a what they say, the splitting image, okay, of your Father. Okay, you see this Yahweh Shai, you see the Father, man. Okay, he's the mind of Yahweh, man. Yahweh Shai, that is. Okay, in the flesh. Okay, the Word was made flesh. You know, it says, wherefore the Most High also have highly exalted him. So we are to worship Yahweh Shai, man, and he's coming to prove his words, man. All and everybody who's come against him, Yahweh, Hawashai, the everyone who spoke against him, everyone who said we're not to worship him, and whatever way you came against the Father and the Son, Yahweh Shai, when he's returning, he's gonna make you eat those words, man. It says, wherefore the Most High also have highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name. See, when you come against when you come against worshiping Yahweh Shai, you're coming against the Father, man, because the Father has highly exalted him. Okay, when you think about a king in this realm, in this society, right, especially in the ancient day, the prince was highly exalted too, man. You thought you was gonna walk past the prince and just treat him like a average worker in the kingdom, man? No, man. The guards, okay, the servants, all right, and however the kingdom was set up, they all bow before the prince and the king, man. Okay, it says 10 that at the name of Yahweh Shai, every knee shall bow of things in heaven, because this is the Lord Yahweh Shai is coming to set the record straight, man, through the power of his Father, our Father, AHBANAWA Yahweh, man. That at the name of Yahweh Shai, every knee shall bow, man, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth, and that every tongue shall confess that Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is King to the Lord. I mean, is Lord, which is we're gonna say He's King, man, to the glory of the Father. All right, to the glory of the Most High, the Father. So it's gonna glorify the Father by us confessing that Yahweh Shai is Lord, man. That glorifies the Father, you know, and that's what guys don't understand, man. It's much more bigger than what men perceive it to be. You know, let me get that Romans 14, because it's quoting Isaiah. What is that? The 45th chapter. But I'm gonna just get Romans 14 and 11. It says, For as it is written in Isaiah 45, as I live, said the Lord, every knee shall bow to me, and every tongue shall confess to the Most High. You see, and so when Yahawashi makes his return, man, okay, all the tribes will mourn, okay, because your lot will be fulfilled and the judgment will go out. Like it say, every man will have to stand before the judgment seat of the Lord, okay, when Yahawashi makes his return, your judgment goes forth, man. Okay, your judgment will go forth, and that's scary, man. You know, especially when you don't know. You know what I'm saying? See, when you're in good graces of the Lord, when you're doing this work, man, you have a chance, man. You have a chance. You're walking in the name of the Lord, Yahweh, Yahawashi. You're walking in their essence. Or you're pushing His vibration. Okay, you're rebuking the things that are not of Him, that are contrary of Him. You know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, man. You're holding the high holy days. You're holding on. You're rehearsing the righteous acts. You're walking in the Spirit. You know, you have a chance, man. You have a chance of salvation. You know, so when Yahweh come, wow, you know, hey, man, He's coming to make war, man. This is Isaiah 63:1. It says, "Who is that? Who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?" See, now the red, white, and blue is the modern day capital. Basra was the capital of the Edomites. Okay, this is that. This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speaking righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the wine press alone. Okay, when you go into the ancient customs, all right, or when Salaki, when wine was made, okay, you would take the grapes or from the vineyard and you will put it into I forgot what they call it, but then you would stump on it. You would obviously clean it, wash your feet off, and you would go into the wine press, which where all the grapes would be, and you would smash it with your feet. You would just stump on them. You would smash the grapes, so it become liquidy juice. Okay, but Yahweh Shai is saying here, he said, I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. See, Yahweh Shah, what he's coming to do is he's coming to meet you as a demon-like power, man. He's coming to meet you with all full authority and all full power of Yahweh, man. You know, let me hold that Isaiah. Let me get Isaiah 47 just real quick, and then we're gonna close out. Isaiah 47 and 1. No, I'm gonna just go straight to the point. Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Because last time he came as a man, you spit on him and you mocked him. You put thorns on his head as a crown. You ripped his garment, you know, you stabbed at him. You did all manner of wickedness unto the king, the one who created you. So the Lord is not coming as a crouching, humble, you know, as a humble servant. All right. He's not coming as a humble, he's coming as a fierce lion of Judah, man. He's coming as a mighty man of war, like his father. You see, man. Oh, matter of fact, before I get that, let me go back to Wisdom of Solomon 18. And let me jump back, let me jump down. This is Wisdom of Solomon 18 and 13, because that death angel that touched Egypt before was Yahweh Shai, man. We believe to be Yahweh Shai, man. 13 says, for whereas they would not believe anything by reason of the enchantments upon the destruction of the firstborn, they acknowledged this people to be the sons of the Most High. But while all things were in quiet silence, and that night was in the midst of her swift course, because what were we about to get ready to approach? Passover, man. And we pray that the Lord pass over us. When you go into that word in Exodus 12 and 13, that word pasat in that particular verse is spare. Okay, it says spares, like it says in Ezekiel 9. He says, spare neither nor a maid nor or a young woman, roughly paraphrasing. All right, that have not the mark. So the Lord is coming to, Lord willing, He spare us in that time, man. Okay, it says 15, thine almighty word leap down from heaven out of thy royal throne. Slaki, I'm gonna read it again. Thine almighty word, which is Yahweh Shai, leap down from heaven, which is why we say Yahweh Shai was that death angel. Thy almighty word, which is Yahawashi, the word made flesh, leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction, and brought thy unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things with death, and it touched the heaven, but it stood upon it, and it touched the heaven, but it stood upon the earth. You see, so Yahawashi is coming as a fierce man of war, like his father, like it says in Exodus 15. Um, Let me go back um to where was I at? Isaiah. Going back to Isaiah 63 and close out. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the wine press alone, and that of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the ark and Salaki in the year of my redeemed is come. You see, it says again, for the day of vengeance is in my heart. So, right, when you go to Jeremiah 30, it says this is the intents of the Lord's heart, meaning these are the intents of his mind. It says in the latter days you will consider it, Jeremiah 30 and 24. You see, so that in the last days, the Lord is coming to bring the intents of his heart, and the intents that he has is to purge out the rebels, to purge out wickedness from the earth. Okay, because it's reached unto heavens, it's reached its peak, and it's fulfilled what the Lord has written for that portion. And the Lord is coming, Yahweh Shai is coming to do away with that concept for the Israelite man, woman, and child forever, man. Okay, and because of that, he's coming in the fierce of his anger, all right, full wrath. Okay, to the point that you're going to see it from one end of the earth to the other. See, because at one point in time, Yahweh Shai allowed the wicked to cover just the known world at the time, but now it has reached the four corners of the earth. So now when Yahweh Shai comes in return, when he makes judgment on that, it's going to cover the whole earth, man. So the whole earth is going to see Yahweh Shai's return, that fathership enter into the atmosphere. And when he comes, every knee will bow and every knee will confess. All those which pierced him, as we read, and every nation on the earth, including 2/3 of our own nation, man. You know, every knee will confess that he is Lord. Every knee will confess, and they will see him as he is, man. You know, they're gonna see him as he is. No one's gonna be like, well, oh, no, everybody's gonna see Yahweh Shai, man. All the ones that mocked him and said he didn't exist, you know, called him by other names, said his name didn't matter, saying all manner of abomination, saying he had skin disease, leprosy, all right, saying let me close with this. Bear with me. This is see where I can find it. Because the Lord is coming to make good his name. We'll probably close with this. Malachi 1 and 11. For 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 from the rising of the sun even unto the going down of the same, my name shall be great among the Gentiles, and every place incense shall be offered unto me. I mean, it's like it shall be offered unto my name in a pure offering. For my name shall be great among the heathens, said the Lord of hosts, Lord of armies. Right? So the Lord is his name. He's coming to make great his name. Okay, he's coming to make great his name. Matter of fact, let me get one more and we close out. Um, let's go to Revelations. And hold up, Salakia. This is Revelations uh 19 and 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Right? He's coming with that identity and that essence that hasn't been seen on the earth. All right, until this time, man. It hasn't been seen on the earth ever. And he's coming with a name that no one knew, an image that no one seen. You see? And he's coming with many crowns upon his head, meaning what? Every king and every power that's considered and deemed as power in this realm is going to be what? Be put into subjection. So Lord willing, I pray that this was edifying. This quick lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, BAHASHAM, Rawchaa, HAQADASH. Double honors again to our apostles, our elders, great millstone, who will teach you in sound doctrine, strong shalom to the hopeful elect, and mercy, and the rest of the large multitude of men and children, that the Lord will have mercy on these last days, these perilous times that we're currently living in, which is dangerous times. Again, Mwafla Baboa, Baba Boa, DTA, Shalom.